Whoa! The double crit! Kobe!
Chapter 4. Operation Cloudburst.
And with that, we finish Chapter 3. Personnel tab is now available. Weaponry tab is now available. Glossary tab is now available. About personnel, weaponry, and glossary. These tabs offer information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and things to places from their world. Open the Y button and the tab select menu to resource, and anything you would like to read. Contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back periodic basis. Castlefront Street is now available. War Cemetery is now available. Personnel tab is now available. Weaponry tab is now available. Okay, that's a lot of information. I don't want to read it again. Checking on frames real quick. Okay, I think we may have stopped the drop frames. We may have hit a stable point. Where was I? Menu. Tab select. Let's look at weaponry. Okay. Pause the screen if you want to read this. And YouTube. This is the one we got from that guy that was Ty the Immortal, I think was his name. Interesting. I wonder what it's based off of. This is what Rosie and all the other shock troopers are using. No, wait, this is what we stole from Ty the Immortal. The land car. Kind of like a fancy looking RPG for World War II era. The GSR. I wonder what that's based off of. Stenhandelgranat. Same thing as before, just red. And I think we're done looking through that. Glossary. We'll go through that. I don't think we need to go through that. If someone wants me to go through that, I will. But for the most part, I don't think we need to. Because we kind of have learned most of this already. But personnel tabs are definitely going to be interesting because we can learn little bits about each person. But we'll look at the important ones, like who we've been using. Because there's a lot of them. Let's look at Catherine, who is the MVP of this match. Squad 7 Sniper, age 35, an EW1 veteran. She didn't hesitate to enlist again to fight for her people. Again, we lost some frames. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't want to have to end the stream early because of dropped frames. I really don't want to. Medic. I don't think we'll ever get any new information about this lady. Kobe and Juno would interest me a little bit. Or Yuno, I think was her. And she seemed just welcome. Oh, classmate of welcome. 25. Okay, tab select. We're gonna check out the new stuff at headquarters because we've got a little bit of new stuff unlocked there. Continue to drop frames, so at least it's not important during this section thing because we're basically gonna be doing the in-between prep stuff. Let's check out the war cemetery.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
This guy's voice's name escapes me. I know I've heard him before.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther.
Fingers
I'm in
crossed.
charge of
I
Squad
want-
7, Regiment 3.
Give me the order I want.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
Yeah, I don't know if I want other people's lives in my hand. I'll admit that I have some leadership skills, but I don't know if I would ever want to put them to the test where people's lives are in my hands. It's just something I don't think anyone really wants to have to deal with.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you sniper support today.
Ah, that's a fun one.
Use it
Drop
to request
frames.
backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target.
I don't remember if this order is actually any good, though.
Well,
Whew. That's quite a cost there, buddy.
nice. I hope.
Okay. Castle Front Street. More reading.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
What can you do about that, really?
And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet
Man,
propaganda.
I really want these frames to stop dropping.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah.
Okay. Signs of Galleon resistance. So she basically puts newspapers up on the wall. An interview given on the 8th, spokeswoman Central Galleon forces suggested a domestic anti-imperial counter-strike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how the force this farm specialized in their defeat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most by galleys last month and now stands before the gates of Frangries. The team's militia will join the army proper on this bid to defeat the capital from siege, a fear that has persisted through the weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city walls. It's a real possibility should this plan fail. Okay. Claims force the Bureaucrat. I'm just gonna skip through these, so in YouTube, hopefully, you guys can read these just by pausing the video.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. I'd make it worth your while. I still haven't decided what all I want. See this fat stack of notes? So how about it?
I'll fund a book.
Thanks a million.
I'm pretty sure it's the book that we're actually... No, it's the book that we're reading right now.
I plan... Especially after you've made some head... I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Okay. I think we'll save our experience for the war cemetery instead of leveling up. So we'll use the command room real quick.
Oh, and there...
Got Oscar and Marina. Nobody really jumps out at me. So we'll exit here.
Come.
Actually, we're gonna go to book mode and save. Then we'll return to headquarters to do R&D. Headquarters.
Welkin, bro!
Okay. Develop weapons. We have 7,000, so accuracy boost is worth it.
All set.
Firepower boost.
Here.
Actually, we should probably go to the blast suits. No upgrades. Uniforms. No upgrades. Grenades. No upgrades. Sniper rifles. No upgrades. So I guess we'll upgrade everything else then.
Here.
Okay. More armor, damage, more defense. I don't care about the spare tread, but I can afford quite a bit though. Probably should just buy this. it's gonna be annoying to deal with tanks otherwise. Can I afford anything else? Well, we can afford the tread, so we're gonna... And we broke.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Okay, check on the stream once again. Just gonna have to worry about it later.
Report. Ellet Embeded.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her. Her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
All right, time for some personalized interviews.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
Now who's getting interviewed and deserves to be criticized for being interviewed?
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
I was never under the impression that he was rich.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
Eleanor Varrot?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Secrets.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the 2 of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there's... Tell you
I don't
what,
know if
though,
that's a nickname I'd
some
want to keep.
customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so... thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
Haha, the puns.
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with a Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
And she's gone.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky,
Chanteuse, that's a
but
word
they're
I don't hear that
characters.
often. Chanteuse. Isara.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellet.
Not even
How are you?
phased.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly.
That's right, I don't really see planes or blimps, actually, now that you mention it.
Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that?
Phrasing.
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Yeah, you can kind of tell by the way that her dialogue is phrased.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Well, she at least dropped the personal question.
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal.
I value honesty over loyalty.
Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Oh, she's blushing. At least I think that's
Gotcha.
how blushing
Sounds
looks
like
in
you
this
lucked
animation
out in the
style.
sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, squad leader Gunther himself.
I mean, it would have been easy to elaborate on it. All you had to do was ask. And here we go. The final part.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellet. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
All of a sudden, I'm interested.
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Reiterating, they met 4 days ago.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
Hang on, is that a bug? I gotta stop the stream and go look at it.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great, we're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh, you really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable.
I'm back. The bug wasn't that interesting after all. I feel like the game is actually slightly more interesting from a story perspective.
I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Okay, we're gonna chug along through this chapter as quickly as we can. Once we hit the 2-hour mark, so 30 minutes, we'll close off the stream temporarily. I'm gonna see if I can fix my internet issues, and then we will resume for another 2 hours. Without further ado.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the west bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's Vasel Battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
So in other words, we gotta do all the work.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio.
I don't like this.
Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
Ugh.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but they...
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
Ignoring the problem never solves anything.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
I don't know if it works that way.
Well, but... that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
I like how they kind of just stood there and witnessed that entire thing go down. Fingers crossed that the frame rate holds out.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Galia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now, if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
Just a note, isn't Alicia the same rank as Largo, and how did she end up at that rank if he fought in a previous war? I don't know how military promotions really work, but just an odd note considering the large age discrepancy there. Sub-episodes. Some episodes are listed in book mode or marked with an asterisk. These are sub-episodes, often telling the side story tangential to the main plot. For that reason, it is not necessary to view them in order to advance the game, though there is no penalty for skipping the sub-episodes. They often offer a different perspective on the events unfolding in the story you won't find elsewhere. Operation Cloudburst. It sounds like it's important to the plan.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up. I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, Ys. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works.
I agree, that probably will help just a little bit, restore some of the confidence in their leader.
But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... is that even possible?
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
I believe, if what I remember correctly, is the plan is to make a submersible tank, which World War II veterans might remember that the mouse was designed with that in mind. Oh, we should probably take a time to save, because we've been going through a lot of cutscenes.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
There are no words to describe how satisfactory that feeling must be.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something? Yeah, I do. What is it? Beats me.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Alrighty. The Edelweiss swims just fine.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vasel Defense Battalion.
The enemy is stationed around the east end of the bridge. You have a powerful pair of advantages going for you. Now, 1, you're behind them. 2, they don't know you're there. I mean, we shot a flare-up. I kind of think they know we're there. Strike them hard and fast to make the use of that edge. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's base camp, located at the mouth of the bridge. It's possible the enemy will detect your approach as time goes by. Once they do, count on calling for backup to get that camp as fast as you want to end this pretty. Many enemy tanks are stationed in this area, but some of their engines are still shut down, meaning they won't attack you. Any inactive tanks whose radiators aren't glowing and whose cannons aren't in position can be ignored completely. It also looks like they got tanks with extra Ragnite fuel sitting around throughout the area. Gunshots should be able to detonate those and hopefully take out any nearby tanks or foot soldiers with it. 10 turns! Oh, a lot less time for this one. Bring in Alicia, front and center. Juno. Largo. Grab Homer this time. With Elise. Catherine. Kobe. And and Rosie. Alright.
Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Not all tanks are submersible. That's not a well-known fact. Most of them aren't.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out!
Yeah, not every type of tank is submersible.
All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
I do know that. I am quite familiar with how crazy I am.
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the West Bank, sir. Enemy company in motion. Presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
That means we have to do this quickly, or we have to do a full retreat.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Hey Matt, if you're still in the audience, let me know if the frame rate dropping seems to be a little bit excessive.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Potentials. Yeah, those are those special conditions that happen. I should probably look into those at some other point, on a unit-by-unit basis. Actually, what are our losing conditions again? Okay, if they come to our base camp, we lose as well. Okay, we'll move Alicia forward first.
Enemy sighted!
Galleon unit sighted.
Enemy unit spotted! Enemy sighted! Please hit!
That was easy.
Enemy camp occupied. Good work.
Okay, we'll move up.
Enemy sighted!
Whoa! Okay.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Okay, Alicia has to stay alive.
Watch the barrels of their guns! Here we go!
Can I blow through that rubble?
Make use of the rubble for coverage with the sea.
Enemy sighted!
Track.
Okay.
Roger.
We're gonna just retreat, move people up at the next place. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, that's not good.
Help me.
I planned poorly. Let's move the tank into position first.
Hostile sighted.
Use the back alleys.
That defense
Enemy
boost and
sighted.
evade boost did not help her at all.
Now!
Okay.
Roger.
Bye-bye, enemy tank.
Yay!
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Found one.
Medic!
Medic. It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Actually, now that I think about it, we probably ran over those two guards that we showed up at the beginning.
Give it all you've got, soldiers.
Just move you out of the way.
All right, here I go.
We want to move up as fast as possible.
Stay sharp out there. Focus.
Taking away their command points is going to be
Enemy
very helpful
neutralized.
as well.
Who are these guys?
Let's do this then.
Stay calm and get it done.
Here I come.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That's a sniper over there, isn't it?
I'll handle this.
Okay. At least you're immune to headshot damage in there. The shock troopers get a little close for comfort. Yeah. I've been doing that the whole time.
Alright, here I go. Hostile identified. Hostile identified. Hostile identified. Hostile identified. Here I come.
All right.
Enemy neutralized. Good.
We're moving up real quick.
Good work. This will help facilitate the mission.
Been waiting here.
Now we move people up that we can move up.
Yes, right away.
Actually, we'll just have you hold up the ether device.
Try to take care of them quickly.
We'll move you up the traditional way. Leisha back.
Here we go.
Start moving the tank.
Don't give up now.
Should I go for it? Wow, that's got some nice targeting range. Let's go for the blind fire.
Fire!
That would have been hilarious if that hit. Super hilarious.
Let's do this then.
Okay, he's dead no matter what.
Ain't no stopping me.
Strong-willed.
Multiple enemies.
Okay, we got Kobe in the bottom base defending, so they're not going to push through.
Come in, Alpha Camp. Alpha Camp, respond. We heard gunshots. Report your status.
Welks, I've intercepted an enemy transmission.
Ooh, I guess I'm Alpha Camp now.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond, now that we've cleared it out. Oh, this is bad. It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements now.
This is Alpha Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green. Relax. We're fine.
Totally believable.
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Apologies for acting without permission, sir.
That was amazing, East. Between the squad's fast action and that fast talking, we saved ourselves some heat.
About reinforcements, similarly, the enemy camps can call for backup via their own camps. The only way to stop this from happening is to occupy the camps as quickly as possible. Return fire.
Here I come.
It's like XCOM all over again. Can you return fire from that distance?
Here I come.
Wow. Oh, that's not good. Juno, I hope you're okay. Juno! Please don't kill her. That's right.
Underminer fire.
Focus fire on the tank. Reinforcements have arrived.
Here we go.
Call the medic for Juno.
Medic!
You've got to stay strong. Keep fighting.
Stay strong, Juno.
Please help the advanced unit.
Now!
Let's win this one, Rock.
Hostile sighted. Hostile sighted.
Imperial units closing in. Watch out.
Tank will have to provide cover.
Yes, right away.
All units, watch your surroundings.
Multiple Imperial tanks sighted.
Prepare to intercept.
There we go. Homer did it.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Been waiting here.
Okay, Largo. You know the drill at this point.
All right.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Spotted an enemy.
Multiple enemy tanks sighted.
Alicia will go for the flank.
Multiple enemy tanks sighted.
Stay sharp out there. Focus.
Now!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Nope.
Just stay calm and get it done.
We'll move Alicia again.
My turn, okay? Is there anywhere you can hide there?
Here's the map.
Use the buildings for cover.
Darn.
My turn, okay?
One more.
Ruins quite a start, don't it?
Here we go.
Just keep on moving up.
My defense is safe.
go. We're starting to pressure them.
Sir! Gullian commandos have occupied Alpha Camp, sir!
What? Alpha Camp reported their status green not minutes ago!
Yes, but thinking back on it, I didn't recognize the voice on the line!
That's your fault, idiot.
Damn it! Feed me misinformation, huh? I want every last man we have out there! Bring me those galleon heads!
That's a lot of reinforcements coming.
Damage minimal.
Leave the backup to me.
Yeah, probably should have moved her up sooner.
Your body's yours to use.
Okay, Homer. It's gonna be up to you to keep the Edelweiss in good ship shape. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see if I can blast one mortar. Okay. He's weakened. I think we can end this right now. We don't have to hold the camp.
My turn, okay?
We only have to take it.
Please hit.
And that's GG.
Nice work.
Cutscene
We've occupied
incoming.
the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Drawbridge control room secured, Welks.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Yes, sir. Ragnite turbines on. Stand by to raise drawbridge.
What was that?
I understand that securing the drawbridge control room as an invading force is strategic, but Scorched Earth probably would have saved them in the long run here if they destroyed it. That would have meant they have no way of stopping a defending force from taking it back. Okay, we're gonna end the stream temporarily, and then we're gonna resume in a little bit. Have a nice 15-minute break. See if we can get the internet to calm down for a bit. Okay, we're back. So it looks like my OBS was updating, and that may have been what was causing a large chunk of these dropped frame rate. So it looks like we might have smooth sailing from this point on, and hopefully there's no more internet problems either. Without further ado, onward with the resuming of the stream. We'll be going for another 2 hours, and we'll end at 3. It should be close to 1 o'clock now, right? It's 1:13, so we'll go a little bit past 3.
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
Thank you, Captain.
Alrighty.
The kid's crazy. Drove a damn tank right into the stinking river.
And we dropped a bunch more even in there.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
Yeah.
No one saw that coming, did they?
The kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
Hey, come on!
Are you kidding me? Isara was the MVP.
It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
Hey! Hope I'm not interrupting anything. It's me again, reporting for GBS. Lieutenant Gunther, that was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
Yes,
was this our
thanks
first
to
mission?
The squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vasel Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
Impressions? Well, let's see. Bridges are important. They link the roads that bring people what they need. I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together. I think that's my new goal.
Well, at least you went somewhere with that. I thought you were just going off on a tangent about educational purposes of bridges.
Sorry, this is about all I can do. But maybe, once everybody returns, they'll see a couple of lion's paws blooming, and it'll start to feel like home again.
I'm assuming lion's paws is a real thing, unless they're referring to dandelions.
Hey, Alicia, we're heading out soon.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, I'll be right there.
I'm not going to stop to Google it right now. By the way, I use Bing.
Wellflowers, do your stuff.
That's right, spread like weeds.
Chapter 5. The Cloden Wildwood.